Adam was depressed and sad before Eve came because everything was perfect and he didn't have anything to put order to. Basically, he had nothing to problem solve for. He had nothing to do. And challenging moments is when we determine and learn who we are and we develop. It's an important thing to the point where man creates challenges and creates things to bring order to, creates competition. We didn't come here with sports. We created sports. Just to have something, to give ourselves a challenge. Like, all right, man, I'm gonna try this, try that. Endless physical challenges, and that's why I swear I'm gonna be one of the greatest. I don't know what job, not president, but just the dude that's like a part of politics and whatnot. Nothing that we're gonna do. We're gonna campaign to have more women appropriate events so that they can compete on that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have at the Olympics. So on the Olympics, we're gonna have the Lion Games. You know what I'm saying? Or Hookalatos. We're gonna have gossip games. Why is it makeup in the Olympics? Makeup, okay, and yeah, yeah. Because I'm like, fam, if we had Olympic events around like lying, you know what I'm saying, and gossiping and being a me, yo, it'd be lit. I listen. Yeah, I will watch the Olympics for that. The Lion Games, I'm watching the Olympics for that.
Just have to prove that it's a sport,
Yeah, for them it's a sport. You know what I'm saying? And sabotage a relationship game. Like for real talk. But no, I'm just saying, like, yo, like you're not kind of seeing this consistent pattern of from what you see on social media, which is definitely super duper toxic, and it's just depressing. Like the other day, hold on, man. Nah. You know what? We're not gonna get there first. Let's watch this right here. This is a crazy. Hold on, y'all.
That we had in Florida. Am I wrong for breaking up with my boyfriend because he decided to DoorDash on a trip that we had in Florida? Mind you, we were only there for 72 hours. So
that means 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
why are you trying to DoorDash on a 72-hour trip? So anyway, one day my boyfriend hit me up and he was like, "Oh, I want to take you to Florida. Let's go have some fun." So I'm all hyped and I'm all geeked to go. But I've already been to Florida before. Well, I lived there. I lived there for a significant amount of years. So, but I'm still hyped to go because it's with my boyfriend, my man, whatever. So anyway, he was like, "I want to take you to Florida. Let's go have some fun. Let's just get away for the weekend. A few little hours. You feel me?" So anyway, we driving down there and stuff like that. And I'm assuming that he has everything taken care of because he was just get in the car. So we get out to Florida and we pull up, to this motel. I'm just like, why the fuck are we at a motel? That's what I'm thinking in my head. But I'm like, you know what? If that's all he can afford, that's just all he can afford. Oh well, I'm with my man, so I'm happy.
What does that mean? If you're going like shit on him, what's the point of you saying my man? Like the whole. All right, so she's referencing when women. I don't know. That's a song or where that comes from. The whole my man. That whole thing. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. But you know what I'm talking about. My man times 3. All right, but the point of when women say that, they're usually bragging about their guy or something that their guy is doing for them or whatnot. So, hold on, I'm gonna let it finish.
So anyway, we get inside the little motel and it just looked crazy up in there. But I was like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna. Am I wrong for breaking up with my boyfriend because I'm not even gonna say nothing? So anyway, I tell him like, man, I'm hungry. Like, let's go get something to eat. Like, let's go get some seafood. Let's get some crab legs or something. Like, let's go do something. Let's go eat by the beach. He was like, before we, start eating and stuff like that, let me just go dash real quick. Dash? The rest of the trip was just terrible. Whenever we try to go to the club, oh, I need to dash real quick. Let's go get some groceries. I need to dash real quick. Let's go to the beach. You can go sit in the sand. I'm gonna dash while you sitting in the sand. Like what? Come on, like, am I wrong?
No, so listen, you dead wrong. You know what's crazy is this lady writes, I don't give a f. She was right. Don't take me nowhere and don't be prepared. Absolutely not. Um, it's some people in here that's the problem isn't dashing. The problem is poor planning. The money should have been made before the trip. Somebody writes ungrateful bitch button. Um, let's see what my man said right here. I ain't trying to be the old nigga or play the compare game, but I remember when a chick rock with you, she get on the bus with you and ride that mother effort to the fair, cuddle and hug up on you all day, eating junk food. You see me comments, eating junk food and candy and ride the bus back home, and it'll be the funniest shit ever. I've had more fun on dates like that than ones supposed to be romantic. Yeah, I really did put pine saw in the dating pool. So what he's speaking to is the fact that, well, for one, you got to realize that women have a natural desire to want to experience things and experience stimulation, right? Oh, we got to wrap this up soon. And experience stimulation. So women do that by spending money on experiences or just doing different things. But women have to be having experiences one way or the other. You know what I mean? And I learned this from my ex. I would over here say, yeah, I like to have new experiences and whatnot. But the thing is, that's something that women are kind of always pursuing. And women will go as far as breaking up and for basically finding a way to break up with their man just to have, to them, it's an experience. I mean, like a lot of men will have conversations where it's like, yo, why you acting like this and why you being this way? And he don't realize that she's enjoying herself. She might be smiling and stuff like that. It's the same way that a man will be maybe thinking like, oh man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I got this going on, I got that going on and whatnot. But if he didn't have anything to do, he would go crazy, or he would be up, he would be depressed, or he would feel weird. It'd be like, oh my god, I have nothing to do, or I'm bored. I mean, I don't know what boredom is. Even when I didn't have a job, you know what I'm saying, and I was just kind of free falling, I was still never bored because I always got something to do, always. But men are not really aware that this is how women like function. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to get upset about or mad about and whatnot. The issue is when it goes too far. The same way, like women have to be careful to not over imagine and use too much creativity, meaning like basically look for things that aren't there.
Yeah.
Because her creativity helped her find a way to make it a bad experience. The point of being in a relationship is because you like that person and you want to be around them and you have love for them and you're making an effort to understand them. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that I understood. Well, I'm sorry. What did I observation I made during the whole the battle with Drake and Kendrick. One of the biggest things that helped Kendrick is the fact that people weren't looking to shit on the record. People were looking to enjoy the record, which is why you found a way to enjoy Meet the Grams and 616 in LA. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, more power to you. But the bias from people who felt as though that Kendrick was winning the battle, before Kendrick responded, I had people basically like trash talking me before he even said a word. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if you're a Kendrick fan, you're a Kendrick fan. It's fine. I think we're all Kendrick fans, but and cool. If you have a bias, that's cool. But I'm watching a rap battle, you know what I'm saying, and battle rap and whatnot. I know who I want to win. If I want him to win, I'm looking for a way to give him the win. That's fine. But my point is, when you like someone, this goes for everything. When you like someone, you look for the best in them. When you don't like someone, you look for the worst in them. And it's gotten to where it's acceptable to have that kind of attitude, you know what I'm saying, towards someone that you've chosen to be with. That dude, if the dude's doing DoorDash, he didn't, first of all, he doing what he got to do. Where I get this mind? When I was coming up and whatnot, you never ished on somebody for hustling and making it happen. I understand that it's not convenient. I understand that it's not luxurious or bad. I'm like, you shit on the fact that y'all got to a motel. I didn't hear about you reaching in your pocket one time. The point that old boy made about y'all putting pine saw in the dating pool is that And he made the illest of points. He said, "Yo, back in the day, or just pretty much in our era, and it still holds true now because most of the men that y'all have kids with, when y'all start talking about this guy, it's always the worst dude.
Yeah.
When you get older and whatnot, you may experience that. If you ever deal with a woman who had kids, or hear a woman who has kids talk about her child's father, most of the time, a lot of times, it's not always the best dude because she picked that dude.
Yeah.
There was always some kind of vetting going on, you know what I'm saying, until like recently, until people stopped having family. And that's also, again, you put your kids at a disadvantage when you get them to buy out of the idea of a close-knit family. And we're getting to where we don't really have family no more. There is no family reunion to be had because no one likes each other. Well, what used to bother me that my ex hated her brother, or people who hate their sibling. You know how that happens? Poor leadership. You cannot allow your kid, because that means that you are not paying your kids no mind. If you don't realize they hate each other, you're not paying them no mind. That's the same as if I'm a manager and I'm realizing that I got two associates and they beefing, you know what I mean, and they doing it, and I don't do anything to try to help build the morale or see what's going on, talk to both of them and whatnot. You know what I mean? Or maybe not beefing, but maybe they're not getting along, or maybe one is acting in a way that's instigating problems and whatnot. If I don't do anything, what's going to happen is they're going to wind up actually hating each other because I'm not there to balance things out. I'm not there to pretty much one function of the leader in any situation is to help regulate the emotions of others. Because you're not experiencing it. So you're able to come in from the outside looking in and say, all right, but what about this? Or all right, let's do this. Okay. But going back to the self-sabotage, to the sabotage, like there's a few things going on here. One, and this and actually not a few. No, it's more than a few things. We have to question. For one, you don't like this man, but you're in a relationship with him. This is how you speak on someone that you don't really rock with like that. You like, yo, my nigga, like I'm just like, you just always that. And I'm saying that this is how you talk about somebody when like they've done thing after thing after thing, right? So we got that going on. Also, what's starting to happen between the Megan video and this video that we watching, like even the thing with Troy and Zaraya, black men are starting to pick up on the fact that, yo, it's not really a thing for you to tell my business. And black women gotta check other black women on doing that. Stop telling a man's business or trying to make him like you. First of all, you gotta realize that when you shit on the person you're with, you're making yourself look bad. Because somehow these people talk about the person as if the person that doesn't reflect on them or doesn't say anything about them, the person that they're with. And they see them, and I'm like, damn, that makes sense because they see themselves as separate from that person.
Yeah.
Whereas when you get in a relationship, not that you're not your own person, the idea is that we're coming together and we're going to work it out together. And that's how a lot of y'all miss out on. Yo, if a woman had to judge me by where I was at 21, 22, 23 and stuff like that, and I still got a ways to go with where I want to be in life and everything. I'm gonna tell you something right now. This shit right here is going to pop. Fam, I've been going through one of the most difficult times of my life over the last year. But every part of my plan came together. Even when it didn't seem like it was coming together, it came together. Why? Because I live righteously. My whole lifestyle is built around helping people. My brother will tell you. Yeah. He see me in action. He see me in the practice. He see me show up. And I ain't saying I've always been perfect, nothing like that. It took time for me to become more responsible and become that. I'm just saying, as far as this right here, you don't see my backdrop. You don't see, I don't got both my lights on, nothing like that. I'm in a corner of my grandma. I grew up in this house. I'm in a corner of my grandma's living room saying like, yo, what if I just said, All right, man. I just wait till I get, you know what I'm saying, get to my spot and I can get my, you know what I'm saying, so it can look professional and I get my backdrop. And the work can't stop. Most y'all ain't never gonna get nowhere because you wanted to be perfect. There's going to come a time where I'm gonna turn this camera on, son, and you're gonna see a whole setup. You're gonna see the Cybertruck. You understand? You're gonna see that Cybertruck. And you know what? And y'all can't get in it. Stop throwing things at them, man. It's not helping. Hold on, man. You know, we both. So I'm sorry, you're gonna be a lazy, grumpy old man. Look, you already don't want to stand up. This would have all stopped you to stand up.
I've up a bunch of times.
This the best your knees ever gonna be, bro. You only take a 3, 1, 2, 3.